What's up? All right, look at this. I am getting the cameras ready. I got my Canon EOS 1V and I am shooting this all on my T-Max 400. And also my RZ is in there. So I think this is all ready to go to meet Nick. We're gonna walk over and see where he hangs out. I didn't even know that this is Koreatown.
Yeah.
We're so close to Echo Park. Dude, I think I see him. He is warming up. Yo! What up? Oh shit.
How are you, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, dog. It's been a minute.
Very nice to see you. You look good.
What's going on, man? How are you?
No, I'm excited. We tried to do it before, and now we're here. When did you do this art? Like, when did you start it?
I've always been into art. I've always said I wanted to be an artist, and I was kind of one of those guys who just figured I had to do a 9 to 5, so it's not really a real job. But then I got scouted for modeling, and I realized that you can kind of do anything for money. I like painted a skateboard, and I did a van shoot, and they let me like show off my skateboard and everything.
Okay.
And that gave me another idea. I could start hitting up like skate brands and collaborating with them. So I don't know, dude. I just want to grow, like brand myself as an artist.
Because we worked together, that was on Amiri, and that was probably 4 years ago. And that was...
Okay, then yeah, it was probably about 4 years. Because right around Amiri time was whenever I started doing those paintings.
Okay.
Because I remember, I gifted Amiri the very first one I ever did, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. So how about the skating? So is this like your daily thing? Is this like how often
like I said, there's so many random things I do, and I've come to realize I'm like all in or nothing kind of guy, you know what I mean? I find myself super fixated on one thing at a time, and the other things will kind of get put to the back burner. So there was a long time, especially when I first got into it, 16, 17, where it was my life. I'm not like throwing myself downstairs anymore, per se,
that's
but
what I expected today.
Oh, hell no. That's the funny thing too, is I get a lot of photo shoots that want me to skateboard, obviously, and we'll pull up to the park and they start asking me to do front flips out of bowls. And
Look at this, it's sick. You can rotate. So depending on if you want to shoot vertical or landscape, you rotate that. I'll show. Same thing, it's almost like the same idea as like, it's just really weird and funky. So that's a dope one. Gotta go lower. Low, low, low. Sick, okay. Turn the skateboard slightly to the side. Yeah, nice. Sick, ha, dope, okay. Woo!
that's a whole roll?
That's a whole roll. Place it in. Close it. And now whatever has not been exposed to the sun, you know, you're just unwinding.
How many shots on a roll like that?
It was 10.
Really? I feel like when I'm on set, I'm like in character, you know what I mean? Like, I never just sit there and like do that, you know what I mean? So it's a different vibe.
You kind of got to shut it off too, because all of a sudden all your stuff, you leave it at home.
It's true.
And it's like, okay, this is the job. You use it? What if you have a bad day?
Nothing, you gotta tuck that away, dude. And there's certain things, it's hard because I know how blessed I am to even be on set and get paid for just standing there. So a lot of times I just gotta reel it in sometimes. Like when I'm on set and it's been a long day and we aren't eating and stuff, like I've been doing this for a long time now, so I don't know. I know a good shoot, I know a bad shoot, but at the end of the day, it's still a shoot and I'm still thankful to be there, so I just gotta reel it in.
I wanna do a portrait here real quick. Yeah. Let me see, hold it just there. I'll do a wide shot. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Nice, 3, 2, 1. Chin up a little bit. Chin up a little, yeah, but the sun, it's nice. Perfect. Yeah, I saw even you had a tat from your art.
Oh, you know, this is actually my original piece. I need to touch him up. He got that photo shoot. I did a big van shoot right when this was healing. and I had this sock over it the whole time, the same exact sock, and he got wrecked at the bottom. But yeah, that's my art. I've done like all my leg tats myself, but I just got into starting to do like my own art on myself. But I'm a big Shel Silverstein fan. I've always been a fan of his illustrations. I've done a lot of his art. Oh, you can't see those ones. Remember, this was the first one I ever did on myself.
Let me see, hold it.
And I was like, wait a minute, that line work is not half bad.
Like,
it's been, dude, I'm getting up there, but to be honest, they all happened during lockdown. So it hasn't been that long, but they were also kind of just like basement tats, so I'm sure not done to the best.
No, but it's you know, it's rare that you actually get the time to, you know,
dude,
check out someone's tats.
I'm thankful that it's come together like this, because when I first started getting them, obviously I had no plan.
Yeah.
And they were just kind of like few and far between, so I didn't really like the look, but you kind of just gotta stick to it, you know? With the sticker style, you just gotta trust the process.
The sticker's my favorite. How about your modeling? Now, I mean, now it's part of the hire.
You know what's funny? Just like the tattoos pertaining to modeling is, I didn't have any tats when I started, right? I had just got scouted when I was like 19. I had no tats, whatever, fresh face. My agency obviously didn't want me getting tats, and I had shaved and bleached my hair the day before I got scouted, so I was locked into that too now. I couldn't change my hair, I couldn't get tats, they wanted me to get bigger. There a whole bunch of shit they wanted me to do and not do, right? And when lockdown happened, I just said screw it. I was like, fuck it, I don't want these people, they don't own me. I'm not booking work anyways, nobody's booking work, so I just let the homie tat me because he was learning how to tat. I let him blast me up. Agency freaked out, dropped me, and I figured it was over for modeling, you know what I mean? I went straight for like hands and like neck. I was like, screw this. And that's when I started booking work. That's whenever all the big agencies started hitting me up and booking me for having the tats, you know what I mean? That really led me to believe that's like, you gotta follow your heart, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you want. Like, people like me for who I am, not for who this agency is trying to mold me into.
And remind me for the art, it's very unique, but where were your inspirations coming from?
Dude.
With this style?
Dude, you know what's crazy? I saw my art teacher, my old high school art teacher, going for a jog. And he was really the one who started it all, because the inspiration behind my style here, it started with an exercise he had us do junior year, I remember, of high school. And it's pretty straightforward. It's like one of those single line drawings, but he had us look at someone across the table and do the single line drawing without looking at the page for about like 5 minutes each. And then we move on to the next person, 5 minutes. I still have it to this day, this painting, or it was a little doodle in my sketchbook. But they all turned out just like these wonky little like doodle faces, you know what I mean? And that always kind of stuck with me. I've always been into kind of like the one line style. I remember when I first started painting, they looked just like this. This was like one of my first pieces. I've always been artistic. I love to doodle and stuff, but I don't research stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's not like I feel as if I've taken direct inspiration from things, but I found it to be like definitely like pop, you know what I mean? Like pop arty. And whenever I see like names like Keith Haring and stuff like that, the Basquiat's, people like that, where you see their art, you instantly know who that is from the style. I feel like that's kind of the goal, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe subconsciously I've taken inspiration from those characters, you know what I mean? But right now, my priority is just kind of getting my art out there. So thus far, I've never sold anything, clothes or paintings. I just give them out. I never charge for a tattoo. I just give them out because I want my art out there, you know what I mean? I don't know, I had a weird thing, because like I mentioned, growing up, I was homeless. I dealt with a lot of like tangible issues, a lot of financial issues, a lot of stuff that wasn't in my head, you know what I mean? I didn't deal with like mental issues. I didn't have anxiety. I wasn't depressed when I was growing up. And because I went through so much shit growing up, I didn't validate those kind of issues. I didn't think it was real, you know what I mean? And I remember when I was 18 and a half and I moved here and I got my first like anxiety attack, that was one of the most humbling things in my entire life. Because you know what? Yeah, the more I think about it, whenever I don't have anything going on and I got idle hands, that's whenever I feel like I really start to go through it mentally, emotionally. Fitness is like one of my biggest passions. I love this. I love like the calisthenics that I was getting into and weightlifting. Like, I love that shit so much. Like, there's nothing that will cheer me up more than that, you know what I mean? Anytime I feel like I'm depressed or I'm down, I start working out, instantly relief, you know what I mean?
Thank you so very much.
Of course, Doc. Thank you very much.
Such a good day.
Nice to meet you too, Doc. I appreciate everything, man.
I'll see you soon. Cheers.
You know where you parked there?
Yeah, we'll find it.
Thank you.
What a day, dude. Yes, thank you.
So high risk, tips, and proficiency.
Yeah. All right, let the magic begin. Wow, yeah, these are amazing. Super excited about this. I couldn't have enjoyed this session more. Thank you for watching. My session with Nick truly was an amazing day. I enjoyed every minute of it, and the combination of getting to hang with him, getting an insight, on his art, his personal life, his career, but also getting my own photography going here and getting these amazing shots of him. I truly enjoyed it, and I want to make more videos in this space, in this series. So if you could let me know what you enjoyed, what you want to see more of, comment below. I love your feedback and I greatly appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next videos. Thank you.